Tuberculosis is worldwide highly communicable chronic disease, infects through air and affects usually lung and can involve any part of the body. It's a growing public health problem elsewhere in the world, especially in poorer countries. Current drug regime for TB is too long, complicated to administer and can also be toxic, and the current line of treatment has been practicing for more than 50 years.
लगभग मुझे लगता है कि 25-30 इयर्स में कोई नया ड्रग इंट्रोड्यूस ही नहीं हुआ है मार्केट में। तो जो ड्रग अवेलेबल हैं इस समय, जो एंटीबायोटिक हैं, उन्हीं में से अब एक्सपेरिमेंट कर करके देखे जा रहे हैं कि कौन सा ड्रग एज एंटी ट्यूबरकुलर यूज़ किया जा सकता है, जिसमें से कि कुछ ड्रग को सेकेंड लाइन ड्रग में ले लिया गया है, जैसे लिवोफ्लोक्सासिन, फ्लोरोक्विनोलोन, इंजेक्टेबल्स, ये सब।
Side effects caused by a long schedule of treatment breaks the continuity of the treatment of the patient, which further leads to incomplete cure of disease and convert to multi-drug resistant TB.
डेवलपमेंट तो डेफिनेटली होना चाहिए, क्योंकि जिस तरह से MDR के केस बढ़ रहे हैं तो ये एक बहुत ही विशियस साइकिल है। अगर एक घर में किसी को MDR हो जाता है तो वो पूरी फैमिली को इन्फेक्ट कर सकता है और वो फैमिली पूरी सोसाइटी को इन्फेक्ट कर सकती है। तो जैसे जैसे MDR बढ़ रहा है तो इस सिनेरियो में डेफिनेटली एक नया ड्रग आना चाहिए जो कि जिससे बैक्टीरिया मार्केटली सेंसिटिव हो।
New short regime, fast acting, effective drug is needed to treat the dangerous nature of its tendency to develop multi-drug resistant TB, to get complete cure, control its spreading, and it must be economically affordable.
Basically, the drugs we are using for the treatment of tuberculosis are very effective, particularly isoniazid and rifampicin. But these two drugs are really hepatotoxic. If we continue them for long, they have an adverse effect on the hepatic profile. So we need some drugs which are bactericidal as well as less hepatotoxic, so that we can continue 6 months therapy to the patient without any adverse effects. See, what the drugs we are having now, either they act on live bacilli or they act on the intermittent spurters, but no drug has been evolved which can kill the dormant bacilli, and these dormant bacilli after the treatment of primary tuberculosis are mainly responsible for the development of MDR. See, many factors are responsible for MDR tuberculosis, but one of these is the dormant bacilli, which lives in the lung parenchyma without being killed by any drug. So we need some specific kind of drugs which can act on the dormant bacillus and kill them.
Resistant TB occurs in the partially suppressive drug concentrations which failed to inhibit and control the multiplication and growth of bacteria. This result overgrowth of wild type strains by mutants.
New drug development should decide that we have to kill the bacillus, we have to shorten the duration of therapy, we have to take care of the liver as well as the renal parenchyma, and secondly, we have to save the society from the ill effects of tuberculosis.
A faster, simple cure for TB with comparatively no or less side effect is in demand, which will save millions of lives and save a huge amount of global economy in the future path of complete cure and health.